Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. As we get into the middle of the trading week, we're hearing more and more companies pulling out of projects and services, providing services, to Russia. And this time today, it's in the form of ExxonMobil and Boeing. Boeing, the world's biggest plane maker, is pulling out of giving services and maintenance and spare parts to Russian aircraft. And also energy giant ExxonMobil have said that it's exiting a multi-billion-dollar joint venture with Russian state-owned company Rosneft. It's the latest in the long line of oil companies such as BP, Shell and Total Energies that have also basically, standing on their principles. They are rather losing money on these joint ventures rather than to stay in the country and obviously have that over their shoulders, over their heads, that with the Russian invasion into Ukraine. So we'll see what comes of the share price because of that, but it shouldn't be affected too badly. Apple have also said that they're actually going to be suspending some services as well in the country. So we'll see again what the implementations are, and as we go into the trading week, how many more companies are going to be added to this list, and it's going to be very detrimental to a lot of the companies. So ExxonMobil, the last time I looked at it, I was looking at this consolidation area here, and looking to another leg to the downside. At the moment, it seems to be expanding this consolidation. So if you just bring it over a little bit more, I'm still expecting a move to the downside and a puncture into this top border of the Ichimoku cloud, and then possible cloud engulfment. There have been very, very big spontaneous moves on all the energy firms in the last few weeks. But as you can see now, we are looking at a slight descending channel. If we take this top to here, move it a little, let's zoom it in a little bit more for better clarification. As you can see here, we're having a steady decline, and this seems like a bit of a false break on top of this one. So for me, it's looking like I'll be putting, this is a very good support resistance area here. I'll be putting some sell positions in and then seeing what the market can produce in the near term at least. Not too much in the way of divergences on the RSI, but if we look on the 4-hour chart, I've been tracking something a little bit more consistent, and as you can see here, now we've entered the Ichimoku cloud. We have had a puncture just out of it, but as I say, it looks like a bit of a false break at the moment, and prices are now succumbing back into the Ichimoku cloud area. So with that being said, as I say, we're just looking at sell positions, not bid positions at the moment. More sellers in the market and a lot more resistance on this particular level, roughly about the 80 mark. So just something to keep an eye on for the next few trading days. When we see a progression with the trends, either to the upside or downside, there is a notable entry and exit levels as well, depending on whatever indicator you're using. Obviously now I'm using the Ichimoku cloud, but there are other indicators as well that could help with these levels. And just looking on Boeing just quickly as well, we're just seeing now Boeing starting to get out of this choppy consolidation. We're still looking for another leg higher, and in doing so, we're just looking at another push to the upside now. So with that being said, we'll just see if we're going to have another push to the upside and then possibly another move lower, which will be a big indication that we're in this, again, like ExxonMobil, in this kind of descending channel in the near term at least. If we look on the RSI, again, not too much in the way of divergences. It's pretty much going as the chart. So we'll see for another leg lower for a kind of oversold mark, and then we'll see on what's the repercussions of that is as well. And on the 4-hour chart, just to keep it intraday, again, just looking to move away from this mean regression. As I said, to the upside, I'm expecting another move now, and then back down to roughly about the 180, 175 area, which would be quite good for another bid position, roughly about this area as well. So as I said, a lot of the news now is mainly fundamental driven, so just keep an eye out for the next companies that are pulling out of Russia and making the headlines, and we'll see what's in store for the rest of the trading weeks. That's all from today's video. Once again, thank you very much for joining me, and we'll speak again tomorrow. Bye for now.